I'm thinking of the Browns family and Fred and Kim Goldman, and I don't think there ever will be closure because of what you said. I mean, there's closure because he's dead, but they live it every day. They miss their son, and the Browns miss their daughter. It's and of course Kim misses her brother, but there's closure, but it goes on forever. There never really will be. They'll miss. They can't be brought back to life.
Well, you know what? It was really gracious and eloquent of you to put out that statement that strictly addressed those who have been so deeply affected, including OJ's kids, because some people might forget they lost their mother in a gruesome murder, and they have dealt with the aftermath of what the OJ image, has become, who is the only parent they had left. How have you been able to process? Have you ever had any connection to any of these players since the trial?
Actually, after the trial happened, I made a sort of an oath to myself. I wanted to move forward because that's just really a dark period. And you know me somewhat. I'm really about light and laughter, and that part I wanted to be past. There's nothing I could do about the past. Everything I was doing had to be present. I can always work that and make my future better, make the future better for everybody else. So that's what I focused on, and I didn't go past. I mean, I had some messages from Tanya on Facebook, Tanya Brown. I did Kim's podcast, and so those parts I did. It was cathartic for me, but everything else I'm doing is just to make things better, not just for myself, for other people that, in my life. And I've lived by the motto since being raised by my beautiful parents in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Large family is always pay it forward and make life better for the next person. And I believe in that. I do that every moment.
It's when we were going over those materials at the beginning of the show, it really does sort of catapult you back, but it's still hard to believe 29 years, right? Like, that is just a lifetime. And so many of the people I work with weren't alive for this. I really wonder how, because, back then we didn't talk about PTSD, right? We just didn't. It wasn't a thing. Now it is. Do you think that you suffered from PTSD? Do you have a place in your contemplation today where you have to really address what you went through and how it completely overturned your life?
I'll tell you the truth. I'm blessed that I have the best friends in the world, the best family in the world, because when you have that backing, you can conquer anything, and they not only keep you humble, but their word, their guidance make things a-okay. Actually, you think about the trial. It's going on 30 years. What happened, and I really believe that it will go on forever, long before I'm passed, because it's a template of that trial, and everything's going to be compared to that trial. I mean, you had ESPN doing an Oscar-winning documentary. You had a show with Ryan Murphy producing that won 8 Emmys, and it's all about this trial, and every trial will be compared to that one. And like I said, it's never going to end. It'll go on forever. But as far as the PTSD, no suffering at all.
I'm so glad to hear that, because, when a horrible crime happens, there is a reverberation, a huge ripple effect on so many people, not just those who are close in the family, but others, friends, associates, those who are swept up, were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And there's no more example of that than this trial. People had no idea what was coming their way. And I know that you've said before you believe OJ was guilty. I think you also said that he would never confess, not even on his deathbed, and that's where we are. So I suppose you're not surprised that we've landed on this day this way.
Well, I believe in God, I believe in heaven, and I sure hope I end up there, even if it's a guest house up there. But I hope I end up in heaven. And I don't know if he had that moment of penance where you had that saying in your last moments on your deathbed. But I doubt it. I don't know. I just think, boy, I would think a person has to make peace with their maker. So I'm pretty sure that he kept everything until the day he died, and only he knows.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.